Welcome to Powers Powwow, the music show. May you have harmony and peace in your life. Today I will be talking with the fabulous JillJack, singer-songwriter, volunteering in their community, and worldwide does missionary work, has 12 CDs.
Yes.
Hello, Jill.
Hi, how are you?
Great.
Good to be here.
Yes, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I am a middle child of 5 kids, and I think somewhere along the way I wanted attention. At least that's what my sister says. So I've been working in the music business, gosh, almost 30 years now, 25 for sure. And I started just singing backup vocals, and as things progressed, I decided to do my own music. And it really started from poetry. And then I realized that I actually could write, and I liked fronting my own band, and put one together years ago and started making albums, and I'm on my 12th. I mean, a lot went through that, but we don't have a long show. And I've had the pleasure of opening for people like Bob Seger, Loretta Lynn. I've been all over the world with my music. Never thought that it would be successful to that point, that it would take me even to Europe and places like that. And it's just been a crazy ride, but a good ride.
Excellent. Yeah, you did some work in Haiti.
I do. I have a beautiful mission group that I go with every year in February, and I try to raise as much money as I can here in Michigan. I have incredible fans, actually, not just in Michigan, but everywhere. And we've raised anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 per year to bring to the Haitians. And some people have said, well, you don't know where the money goes, but I do know where the money goes. I see it, I give it, and I see we buy rice and beans and medical supplies, and we stay in an orphanage, so we assist the orphans. And I learned how to build houses, me, with concrete, who knows. But yeah, it's a lot of physical work, mental work, because you're seeing poverty at its extreme, and yet you see people with smiles on their faces, and you realize that all those things you need in your life back here in Michigan aren't as important as you think they are. It's a great life lesson. I tell everyone should do a mission trip just once in their life, if only.
Wonderful. How do they donate to that?
Oh, you can go to my website, JillJack.com, and if you want to donate, you can always write a check to Uphill Productions and put for Hope for Haiti, and or you can go to, we also have a PayPal that just email me at jill@jilljack.com, and we'll set it up for you.
Excellent. You also did a little acting, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's something I do want to try again. I was so nervous. Actually, I had a fan who was doing some work, and she was going to do this huge movie, and she wanted me to be the lead. And I said, well, I've never acted before in my life. And she said, that's okay. And so she paid for sessions over at the Purple Rose Theater, Jeff Daniels Theater.
Yes.
And I was a wreck the whole time. I mean, I'm not nervous when I get on stage to sing, but for some reason, learning how to act, I thought I had to be and do. It was just intense, and I didn't do very good because I just was too much in my head. And the director would be like, okay, calm down and just sing a song. So I'd break into a song, and then he'd go, okay, now do that in acting. And I'm like, okay. But I'm going to. That is my goal, is that I met a woman director from that. She was a camerawoman at the time who was becoming a director. And I was in some of her, I had a really, really small waitress role or something like that. But that was enough for me to start. And I do want to do it again, though. I'm going to challenge myself to do that again.
Excellent.
And I think I got it now.
Excellent. You have a new CD out with my favorite song is Amelia, which is my granddaughter's name.
Yeah.
It's a lovely
the CD came out. It was really released in January this year, and we did have a CD release, kind of a local CD release in October, and it's called These Days, the CD is, and it's a great record. I mean, it's the 12th, and you kind of wonder, on your last one, will you ever do another one, kind of thing. This kind of all evolved, and I did break my finger in the middle of recording. Thank God I got it done all my guitar parts before I broke my finger, but the band really kicked in and helped. I had lost my father during this time too, so it was a different kind of record for me because my head wasn't in it as much as, and my heart was broken at the time, you know, trying to record my album. But the boys gathered around me, my great bandmates, and helped me co-write some tunes. And we all worked together to get it done, and it was beautiful. I was really, really proud of the outcome of it. It's a beautiful record.
Excellent.
And Amelia's a cool song. So
Yes, it is.
I didn't know why I wrote it. I don't know an Amelia.
You
so
do
there
now.
you go.
Yes.
I must have wrote it for her. Yeah.
And you've done work with the Girl Scouts, I understand?
Yes. And I think I have another thing coming up with the Girl Scouts as well. So usually things that I do stem from a fan. And so I did have a fan whose daughter was in Girl Scouts. So they were heavily involved in Girl Scouts. So I would go and perform and do different things. Well, now I have something coming up in at the Arc in Ann Arbor, and we're going to be myself and Rose Cousins, who's a Grammy Award winner. We're going to hold a workshop for the Girl Scouts and just talk about accepting yourself for who you are, using your strengths, and even your weaknesses, you know, or your insecurities. We're just here to show them how your life matters, and whoever you are, take those things, because each one of us is an individual. Just know that, and know that you have a purpose on this planet. And so I'm really excited about that. We're going to mix the music in with it, and I have a lot of songs about strength and just inner strength and you know, struggles and how to get through them. So I think that those songs will really take a good part in that session.
Yeah, and so that brings you into about writing a book now with the same
Yes.
kind
The book is, I have a lot up here.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law always says that I have more ideas than I'll have time on this planet, but hopefully I'll get them all in. The book is going to be called Crooked Crown, and it's a song I wrote about being a misfit. And I think I'm a misfit, and I'm okay with it. And so I'm hoping that, I know I will, get this book done. And it's going to be a children's book. And then I'm hoping to go to schools and discuss what it's like to be a misfit and how it's okay to be a misfit and to embrace your misfittedness, if that's a word. And so I'm in the process of writing it right now. It's a little nerve-wracking because I've never done it before, but just got to be brave and jump.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you had to move to Ferndale, so you have Dream Big
Yeah.
in Ferndale, if you talk about
So
that.
I have a
little bit.
company called Dream Big Incorporated, which started 2 years ago. I did have an office in Pontiac, and I loved my office at the Riker Building. It was beautiful. But due to, I guess, space, they had other people move in. So I had to move my office into the Ferndale Arts Building in Ferndale, which is cool because that's where I live, so I can actually walk there. And Dream Big Incorporated was kind of built out of the fact that people would always say to me, how did you know to go for your dreams? How do you pursue your dreams? You know, it's so easy for you. And I'm like, no, it's not. I mean, you know, I explained the struggles I went through, and everyone has an excuse of why they can't go after their dreams. And usually the only thing keeping you from going after your dreams is fear. Everything else falls into place. It may not be like the perfect path. You may have to, it takes work, but it takes belief in yourself. And I find that most people just don't have that little bit of belief. And what I'm here to is kind of like set the puzzle straight for you. And I've had great clients and excellent success of all of them. I'm kind of like, we help each other out, you know, they tell me what they're looking for, and I kind of say, well, if you do this or alter this and do this. I mean, I'm simplifying it. We have a lot of sessions and we work, but then they go off on their merry way, and to see them succeed is it just warms my heart. You know, it's like I'm giving back, which is what I love to do, and sometimes it's easier for us to see how to help other people than help ourselves. So actually, I learn from myself as well. Once I see someone and I hear someone say something, someone said, well, I can't do this because I have a child. And I said, well, I had a child and I did it. And well, you know, I'm a single parent. Well, I was a single parent raising my daughter. Well, I had a part-time job. Well, so did I. You know, I mean, there were so many reasons of why, you know, people say they couldn't do something. but you can. It's just what you choose, how hard you want to work at it. That's all.
Well, excellent. I understand you were a cancer survivor. And
I was, and I think I was 40. I'm trying to think of the year. So what happened was, I remember I was in Hawaii, and I had, the doctor's office kept calling, but I kept putting it to voicemail because I'm on the beach. It's like, whatever. And I had had a mammogram. And so when I got back to Chicago for the layover, I decided to listen to my voicemail. It was my doctor, and she said, you need to come in. Your mammogram came back. They thought they saw something. And she said, no need to panic. It's probably just a shadow on your mammogram. So I'm like, okay. And I'd never had issues before. So, and there was no breast cancer in my immediate family at all. So when I came back, I went in to get the mammogram again, but prior to that, they had thrown up my x-rays on there, and they started circling things, and they said, this is where we believe cancer is. And I'm like, whoa, like nobody said anything about that. Back up, let me take a breath. And so they redid the mammogram, and they did find that I had some irregularities, and they found that I had what was called lobular carcinoma in situ. Which is, if you're going to get anything, that's a good thing to get. It was caught early. They did do a biopsy, and they wanted me on tamoxifen, which is, a cancer preventative drug. And so lucky for me, I'm fine.
that you got the mammogram. Yes.
It was very important to get a mammogram. I do a lot of work with Gilda's Club, and Gilda's Club is a housing environment. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but people go there for help in regard to counseling for cancer patients and counseling for families. They have all these different beautiful events. And so I've always been a part of it. I've always just used my music to kind of entertain people and raise money for them.
Yeah,
but I
Radner
never,
from Saturday Night Live,
right, Gilda Radner. So, but I always thought, wow, I wonder what it would feel like if I ever got breast cancer. And I remember after the surgery looking in the mirror and seeing the scar and just being so upset. And I said, well, you want to know what it felt like. Lucky for me, though, I didn't have to have radiation. I didn't have to have chemo. But 2 years later, my sister got breast cancer, and she did have to have chemo. She did have to have radiation. And she had 4 children, so in her mind, you go through this thing of you go from 0 to 100, and oh my God, I got to make my will out. I got to, so it's a scary, scary thing. And I think it's a life punch in your gut, and you learn the priorities real quick. And so I appreciate that I went through that. I appreciate that I didn't have to go through it terribly, but it made me look at life and say, what do you want and what's important,
Yeah. Also, it's amazing. Everything was good and everything, and that you got that taken care of.
Yes.
And you got the mammogram. So
yes.
You didn't.
No, everything was great.
Yep.
And I'm here to talk about it.
Yes.
So that's good.
Also, you've been on several music award things. You've won 3 of them, apparently.
No, I've actually won 41 Detroit Music Awards.
41.
41 Detroit. Yeah, I won 3 last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, 41 Detroit Music Awards. It sounds really crazy when I say it. And, I personally I love that I've won them. Every one of them means the world to me, because when you work that hard, these are your peers voting. The people who vote for them are venues, other musicians, radio, you just name it. Those are the people that vote. So the fact that I've gotten that,
Detroit Rock City, yes.
Yeah, I've been very blessed. I do believe that I would think that I'm kind of etching out, and let's get some other people in there to win and let them get their accolades as well. I've been blessed, and if I win again, that's fine with me. I mean, it'd be great if these days won, but if it doesn't, I'm so happy for anyone that does. And I know that sounds cliche, but I mean it. I've had such great blessings, and I've been very lucky. And hard work.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you'd like to talk about? You have lots of new projects. And
Yeah,
projects.
there's so many new projects. I'm hoping to have my own TV show, so
Excellent.
we're working on that as well. And that I will bring a lot of like dream big people in and entrepreneurs. And I want it to be just a really happy show. I want it to be positive. I think we're surrounded by so much fear and frustration on TV, and I just want to bring my heart to the show, and then also just bring good news and good stories so that people have something to look forward to in their life.
Excellent. I know we have a Peace Fest here at LA Cafe.
Yes, I love that festival.
And my friend, Heidi Kiesling, she's a artful goddess, painted this, and I would like to give this to you.
I love it. Thank
So-
you. I know right where I'm going to put it. I'll put it in my dream big office. This is awesome. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
So they can see you at LA Cafe June 9th and 10th. I'm not sure which day you're going to be on.
I'll be jamming. I'm not sure either. Check my website,
But it's at
JillJack.com.
Peace Fest.
What's their website? I can't remember. But if you look on Facebook, I know it's there as well.
Yeah, it's Peace Fest.
This is awesome. That's so cool. Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Heidi. That's fantastic. All right.
Okay. I want to thank you. I want to thank JillJack for being on my show, my first show. And she's going to sing a couple songs from her new CD album. So, peace out. Thank you.
Amelia, where you going? Amelia, I'm calling your name. Amelia, no need for hiding. Ain't no shame, no shame. Life's like a cookie that could crumble. Beat you down so low. Trust me, girl, it makes you humble. No need to go, no need to go. Amelia, where you going? Amelia, I'm calling your name. Amelia, no need for hiding. Ain't no shame, no shame. We've all been there, yeah, broken hearted. It feels like no one cares. But trust me, girl, it takes you humble. No need to go, no need to go, yeah. Amelia, where you going? Amelia, I'm calling your name. Amelia, no need for hiding. Ain't no shame, no shame. Amelia, where you going? Where you going now, Amelia? I'm calling your name. Can't you hear me call, Amelia? No need for hiding. Ain't no shame. Amelia, where you going? Now on to another song. Thank you so much. Okay, this next song is a song I wrote for my guitar. I didn't know what it was about at first, but it's it's basically a relationship with someone who's always there for me, which is this beautiful guitar.
When my teardrops fall, you're there to answer to my beck and call. You make my melody sound sweet and clear. Yeah, it's you and me against the world. You and me, we've been through it all, in the good times and the bad. You and me been through thick and thin. You're the best friend I've ever had. Though you're only made of wood and string, you're the sweetest thing I've ever seen. These 20 years have been a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's you and me for better, you and me for worse, you and me in love, you and me to curse. Oh, you and me against the world.
Well, I did have a request here. So I was going to do all of my new album, but why not mix it up? Since I have 12 albums out, it's only important that, you share the wealth and play a little bit from everything. This song was a song I wrote. It was inspired by my daughter's English homework when she said, "Mom, what's wrong with this sentence? Bus don't stop here no more." And I said, I want to be a really good mom, but songwriting's kicking in, and I don't know, but it'll make a great song title. So here's Bus Don't Stop Here.
Nothing worse than a woman scorned in my side. You've been my thorn. I'm here to tell you that this bus won't come around here no more. Yeah, I see blue skies won't come right here no more. Oh, yeah. Here, you got your song.
Thank you. That was so nice.
All right, so I have two if you want to, but. So this next song is a song I think everybody needs to live by, a title that everybody needs to live by. Many people thought I was crazy to do music for a living, and I think if you follow your passion, your life will fall into place. And this song's called Live Like There's No Tomorrow. Wanna die laughing, wanna love till it hurts, wanna smile with the joy of a 2-year-old who feels all the love in the world, wanna live without deadlines, wanna walk through a fire and not get burned. I wanna view the world like a painter, colors of life in a swirl. I wanna live, I wanna live like there's no tomorrow. I wanna race to the finish, wanna run till I'm out of breath. I wanna dance to a drummer that's always been playing in my head. Wanna kiss like the old movies, wanna stay in bed on a rainy day, wanna hear an old man crying when he's telling stories of yesterday. Wanna live, I wanna live like there's no tomorrow. You don't know when your number's up, so don't stop drinking from that cup. You gotta live big, love large, like you can't get enough, like you can't get enough. Oh no, like you can't get enough. Oh no. Wanna hear my daughter's voice saying, Mama, I love you so. I wanna feel the arms of a good, strong man who'd never let me go. I wanna cook a big breakfast, invite everyone I know. We'd sit and talk and laugh a while and say, man, where'd the time go? I wanna live, yeah. I wanna live like there's no tomorrow. I gotta live, but I wanna live like there's no tomorrow. No, no, no tomorrow. I wanna live, but I gotta live like there's no tomorrow.